So, head of the class. That sounds so dirty. I'm sorry. Just the name head of the class. I just have, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's just talk about this reboot. Let's talk about that. Alright. I never even heard of the original in my entire life. It came out in the 80s. I never heard of it. I never even gave a shit about it. All of a sudden, they make a reboot out of it, which nobody even knows that there was a fucking original one, so... Okay, I guess for a change, they had to do a reboot on something that nobody actually knows what it's about. Well, it's basically a kid's show, but... Well, not really a kid's... I think it's a teen show. If I remembered. You know, it's full of like little fucking snot-nosed motherfuckers. If that's not good at acting. But anyways, yeah. This is a reboot of the original 80s show, Head of the Class. Like I said, I never heard of it. I didn't know it even existed. And I found out that the foot fetish guy, Dan Schneider, was in the original also. He played one of the kids. And this makes it even more funnier for review now. The foot rapist was in the original series. This makes it even better now. I can see why they did a reboot on this now. That makes a lot of sense now. It makes a lot of sense. It definitely does. So, do I know any of these people in this show? I guess like one or two people. I don't really know that many of the actors that many. I think I remember one of them I think I saw was from the show Scrubs. I think it's the principal is the female principal. I saw her from Scrubs, and yeah, she was pretty funny as Scrubs. And now she's doing this show now. But another chick I know who plays the teacher, she got, yeah. And the teacher's pretty young in the show. Yeah, I think they did that for a reason why they did that, because that's basically real life. Because I remember when I was a kid in middle school, we had this really young teacher. She was in her 20s also, and she was kind of a bitch, but she was pretty attractive though. It's like that one time I saw her fucking thong out and shit. I was like, whoa, holy shit, that's a nice black thong. But anyways, enough of that. Yeah, it's pretty realistic, because there is 20-year-old teachers who teaches a bunch of stupid kids at school. It's nothing new. Like I said, I had a 20-year-old teacher before when I was a kid. Nothing new. So the kid actors, the character kids, they're not so good kids in this show. It's just like the reboot of All That. It's the same thing. They hired the wrong kids to do these characters, and they're bland and boring. They're not interesting kids. Like, what is so hard to find the right kids to be funny? These kids are a bunch of, I don't know, zoomies, boring zoomies. Let's just say that, because I can't think of anything else what to say. Like the kids they had in the original show actually had, you know, well, I don't know much about the show. I was looking at the clips and shit. I'm like, these look like better actors than the kids they have in the reboot. I'll tell you that, way better. No, and not because they have Dan Schneider in there. There's other people besides him. Of course, they hire a bunch of stupid kids, always on their phone, doing social media stuff, tapping on their phones. Oh my god, OMG, Becky. Got these dorky kids and their corny ass haircuts and blah blah blah, and these stupid Crocs shoes and all that corny shit. And that's zoomies for you. They were wearing all that crap. It's basically the whole show, just zoomies doing zoomy stuff. Like, good God, like, come on now. Like, I don't mind the actress who plays the teacher. I don't mind her. She does a pretty good job. And I don't mind the principal in the show. I don't mind her either. They do good. She does a good job also. But the kids they choose, whoever the director or producer is, they don't know what, they don't know what comedy works. They don't know how to work it as comedy. I just don't like these kids. These kids are just, they're not entertaining. They have no soul. They're soulless. When you hire actors, you gotta hire the right ones. You can't just You take a kid off the street and say, oh, bam, he's an actor, he can do it. You can't just do that, like, oh my god. And the only way you can watch the show is on HBO Max, and I hate streaming services. I'll tell you that. I hate streaming service. I wish they would just go back to doing this cable shows again. Say all this streaming crap you gotta pay money for. I feel like there's too many streaming services. It should only just be Netflix, Hulu, and that's it. It shouldn't be all these other motherfuckers. These other motherfuckers are just greedy. They just want money in their wallets. Like freaking Paramount Plus, you got Apple TV. Like everyone uses Apple TV or Amazon Plus. Like everyone uses any of those. Yeah, the only streaming service people use is Netflix or Hulu or both. People probably use HBO Max. Those are the stupid people. I don't know why. What's the point? Just use Netflix or Hulu or both. Well, why are you wasting time using those crap? I mean, I don't blame the actors. I blame the writers who write these characters. I don't really blame the actors for this shit. It's not their fault. It's the fucking shitty writing of these characters. These characters are a bunch of wussies. I don't see one tough kid in this fucking show. One mature, cool, relaxed, laid-back kid in this show. Like, god damn, like, why do they always make these kid characters such a wussies now? I just never get that now. Like, these characters like never interesting anymore. It's like, oh, it's like stale writing, just really stale writing. If you want to do a reboot, do it the right way. Don't just throw these characters in here and just write anything you want. You gotta write something that people actually will love. You know, people that actually like, gets attached to the show and enjoy it. But the things they write for this is just not gonna be people attached to it. They're gonna be like really bored and just quit after 2 episodes or something, or 3 or 1. Yeah. But like I said, I have nothing against the actors. Only I have against is the writers and the director, the producer. Those are people who really, you know, screw this reboot up. Like I said, I never heard of the original until this reboot came out. I never heard of the original. I was like, oh, okay, so Dan Schneider's in the original. I can see why they remade it now. That's probably one of the reasons, or they just like to make remakes and reboots, I guess. I mean, this reboot does have potential. It's just that the kid characters, are just they're boring. They're boring. There's boring characters. The kids are boring. It's like they can never be creative with these kid characters these days in television shows. They're not gonna be creative with them anymore. They used to have like some kind of charisma, some type of personality, but I feel like all these kid characters had the same personality in these shows. They all had the same personality, all the same dorky kids, and just don't have it. It's not the actors' fault, it's just the freaking writers. Well, the thing is, I'd rather watch this show than watch freaking Eternals again, or Dune. Dung. I should call that show, I should call that movie Dung. Fuck. Eternals, Dung. Really awful, long, boring pea stain movies.